Hi, it's Chef Cyndi with Fresh and Easy. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Now, don't feel like you need to sit at a restaurant for an hour waiting for your reservation. We're going to do a surf and turf, which is a lobster tail. We're going to bake it with a little bit of butter, seasoned salt, simple ingredients like lemons and parsley, and then our filet mignon, beautiful cut of steak here with some simple salt and olive oil. Now let's get started. This is how you prepare a lobster tail. Face side up, you grab some kitchen shears and then you insert it from the top. Then you cut pretty much almost all the way through to the last little scale. You want to leave this little tail intact. Then you kind of want to gently crack it open a bit. Open this up. Might seem a little messy, but trust me, the end result is going to be very worth it. Now, there's a little vein here that you always want to get rid of. Then with your finger, you gently kind of loosen the meat from the shell. A little messy here, but trust me, it's going to be quite delicious. You flip it up, and then you bring it back down. You close up the meat part, make it nice and pretty, have it sit nicely on the tail. We're going to put this on a baking sheet. We've got one already set. And then in our baking sheet, we're going to put a cup of water, and we're basically going to steam the lobster. Then we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice, catching any of the excess seeds. We're putting it directly on the lobster tail. Some nice seasoned salt. This is great for poultry and any type of seafood. Drizzle the butter directly. We've got a little bit of butter, about a tablespoon of melted butter. That's all you need. And then some parsley. Now we're going to bake this uncovered at a 375 oven for about 20-25 minutes until they're fully cooked. Moving on to the steaks, about 15 minutes before the lobster tails are done, we're going to do the steaks. But there's a few key things that you need to know. You oil the steaks instead of the pan. So you generously oil the steaks. With your tongs, you spread the oil evenly. Generously season with salt and pepper. This is a really thick cut of steak, and this is the only time you'll be able to season it. So don't be shy with the pepper or the salt. So like I mentioned, this is a really nice cut of steak. So you're going to put it face down on a really hot skillet. Hear that sizzle? Put the second one down. These are going to cook fairly quick. You're going to do about 3 minutes tops on each side. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Season with a little bit of olive oil. Spread it evenly with the back of your tongs. And also season on this side. Now, don't overcook the steak, because the nice medium rare is going to yield you about, like I mentioned, maybe 3 to 4 minutes on each side. The trick to getting a really nice crust is not moving your steak until it's absolutely necessary, and I think we are. See, now that's the kind of crust you want, and you want to make sure not to move it. So our romantic meal is ready to be plated. We took the steaks out, and we wanted to make sure that they reached 135, which they did. We let them rest a bit, and we're ready to plate. Got some nice mashed potatoes here. We'll plate these on. And you know, it's Valentine's Day, so you always want to make the plate look really nice. So we're going to plate this, take the thermometer out. We'll use the tongs for our steak. Put the steak here. A little bit of veggies, some nice carrots, and some green beans. And we'll finish it off with our lobster tail. Look at that. Doesn't that look pretty? And then we'll garnish it with a little bit of lemon wedges. And there you have a romantic surf and turf ready in about 35 minutes. Enjoy.